Guys, had some big changes. Diddy got acquitted. But you want to know why? Stay tuned and listen.
It is so important for you, especially if you have been trying to grasp what has been going on regarding the Diddy case, to understand it's not about the Diddy case. It's not about the particular facts that have been adduced and repeated to the point of exhaustion. It's deeper. And this is what you have to know to really grasp this. Because this is about the message. This is about propaganda. It all starts with a fellow by the name of Edward Bernays, kind of like the sauce, but spelled Bernays. Now, for those of us in the conspiratorium, we know who he is, but in the event you haven't, he is called the father of public relations, but more accurately, he is the architect of modern manipulation, and that's what this is about. He's the man who took his uncle Sigmund Freud's insights into the unconscious mind and weaponized them, not for healing, but for control. You see, Bernays understood something most still refuse to admit. If you can shape emotion, you can bypass logic. If you can bypass logic, you can control behavior. That's what this is about. This is the part that I can tell you this. You're not going to hear this on TMZ or Harvey Levin or anybody else. And I want you to pair that with the entertainment industry. And what you have is something which is really critical here. This isn't just about Diddy. This is something more. See, he's the puppet. He's the consequence. See, the real story is what created him and what protects him to this day. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about an entire, and I hate to use this word, ecosystem, engineered through propaganda to normalize depravity, to invert morality, and reward submission to a system that, in essence, thrives on secrecy and exploitation and ritual. I want you to look further, look deeper. Entertainment is not passive, the industry. It is not escapism. It is the most effective delivery system for psychological conditioning ever. Ever devised. And Bernays laid the blueprint. He advised corporations and governments to stop selling products, but to start selling desire. Stop promoting, say, ideas, and start manipulating identities. See, it's not enough for people to like something. They have to need it. They must merge with it. They have to idolize it. Is this starting to make sense? Now imagine this strategy turned loose in Hollywood, in the music industry, on social media. And what do you get? Guess. You get ritualism. Ritualism disguised as rebellion. You get this Luciferian iconography. You've seen these before. All of this devil nonsense. And this on national television. And they call it art. You get trauma-based mind control, relabeled as celebrity breakdowns. You get child stars sold into stardom and broken by design. You get a society trained to worship the predator class because their handlers told them it's cool, it's progressive, or it's glamorous. This is where Diddy comes in. Not as an innovator, but as a product, as a recruiter, as an enforcer of a hierarchy that uses sex as currency and uses humiliation as bonding and depravity of status. Let's be very blunt here. The highest levels of entertainment are indistinguishable from a spiritual war zone. But don't picture, cloaked figures in candlelit basements. Oh, no. Picture executives in corner offices, the C-suite group, agents and stylists and producers and PR specialists who know exactly what happens behind closed doors, but do nothing. Because they're in on it. Because they benefit. You see, Edward Bernays taught us and taught them that reality is optional when you own the narrative. And the narrative today is this: fame is power, fame is pleasure at any cost. That's the gospel of the entertainment elite. And that's why Diddy's parties, the freak-offs, according to countless, people and whispers and now court filings weren't just about drugs or sex. They were rituals, initiation. They were tests of loyalty. You don't make it to the top unless someone has something on you. That's how the system enforces silence. But you know this. Well, maybe you don't know this. We knew this. Welcome to the conspiratorium. And it's the logic of blackmail, but spiritualized. It's MK Ultra with a Grammy. So why do you think symbolism matters so much in these circles? Why the fixation on checkerboard floors and goat heads and Baphomet statues and pyramids, all seeing eyes, upside down crosses, spirit cooking, blood imagery?
Told you it was crazy. Follow, subscribe, part 2 coming soon.